Hello everyone. If you've played against skilled reduce players, you might have noticed that they can move faster than you, quickly get behind you, and are they harder to aim at? Now I'll explain how you can move quickly during reduce fight. There are two ways to move, using strafes and moves. Strafes involve moving in any direction without touching the ground. They are easy to aim at, but can be used to increase the chances of throwing off your opponent. Moves are rapid movements on the ground. Typically, you drop onto the ground after 4 hits and swiftly move in any direction before your opponent can strike you. These are much faster than strafes because you're moving on the ground rather than in the air. Why do we touch the ground? If you have a low ping, you might not be able to perform moves, as you touch the ground due to delayed hits caused by ping. For instance, with both you and your opponent having a ping of 80, your drop timing will be around 170 milliseconds with perfect timing. Server hits can also prevent you from landing. To extend move time, you should delay your hits. That means you have to hit as late as possible. This might cause your opponent to adjust their timing, giving you more time to execute a move. This also helps to increase move speed, because clicking on your opponent slows you down. So start clicking only after completing the move to avoid being slowed. Additionally, don't overuse moves. Try to be more unexpected. Sometimes, a few well-timed moves are more effective than frequent ones. You can also prevent your opponent from making moves by moving backward and using fast timings. With a decent ping, you might thwart your opponent's moves, making their moves seem like strafes. If your opponent is already preventing you from making moves, disrupt their timing and keep less distance. Now you've learned how to perform moves. What are some move variations? Let's explore a few I commonly use. Try confusing your opponent. If you're using a lot of moves, intentionally move backward. When you're close to your opponent, they won't expect you to move backward after consistently moving forward. You can also perform fake moves, quickly get behind them but not completely. Try to abuse ping, making them hit you forward, then swiftly move back due to the hit's force. Since the hit force is greater than walking speed, this will appear sharper than simply moving backward. You can intentionally get little knockback to quickly move away from the direction your opponent is facing, making it harder for them to aim at you. You can start to move in one direction and quickly move in another to surprise your opponent. You can create numerous move variations by moving in different directions. When should you jump? Jump after finishing a move. This way, you'll jump after being hit, giving you a higher trajectory and making it more difficult to aim at you. If fall damage is enabled, you can jump from a height onto the ground near your opponent to initiate a move with your first hit. This can surprise your opponent, making them miss their aim. What if you have a low ping? You can use a VPN or software like Clumsy to increase your ping. However, to use moves effectively, you need to practice reducing for a long time. If you master long reduce fights and executing moves, you'll significantly improve your reduce and bed fight skills. Opponents usually don't expect long reduce fights with moves. That's all from me. I've covered everything I could about moves. Thank you for watching this video. I wish you success in learning how to execute moves.